Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Nine of Wands. The song I have assigned to this card is Rusted from the Rain by Billy Talent because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Now, the Nine of Wands does say you are the wounded warrior, but it also says that you are very close to that 10, very close to the cycle completion. So just a little bit more perseverance is in order. I just need a move. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're looking up a little bit here. One more card for thank you. Okay, we're doing spectacular. Of course, I'm going to clarify all of these. But in your recent past energies, you do have the Two of Wands. So what the Two of Wands says is that he has just finished building this castle, and he doesn't really like how it turned out. So he's looking at the world and deciding where he wants to go next to leave that castle behind and move towards the future and build another one. He's not actually taking any steps forward, though. He's just standing there planning. So the advice on that card is to take action, which I think is going to happen like very, very soon if it hasn't already happened, because in your present energies, you have the Judgment card. So you are being called to a higher timeline. I really hope you take that call, but I feel like you are because in your upcoming energies, you have pulled the Star. The Star is Aquarius energy. It can represent a few things such as healing. It also bridges the world between the spiritual and the 3D. She's got that foot in her foot in the water there. This is the pool of universal consciousness, and then the ground is the 3D. This can also be a wish fulfillment for you, Scorpio, and I think with the Judgment card predecessing it, I do believe that it's going to be a wish fulfillment, but I will have to tap in further to find out. I am going to start off with that Nine of Wands as Scorpio's overall energy. What would you like to say about the Nine of Wands for the Scorpio collective, their greatest good, their highest timeline, their highest purpose? Tell me about this Nine of Wands, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave the Nine of Wands alone. I will say that the moon is Pisces energy. It can sometimes say, don't be dissuaded off of your path by secrets, by illusions, but it also represents that universal pool of consciousness there, or universal consciousness? Yeah, like the collective consciousness and your intuition, your feelings, things of that nature. But almost always when the moon card is pulled, I'm only going to say to keep persevering, and the rest is left up to spirit, left up to God, left up to the universe. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to move into the Two of Wands in Scorpio's recent past energies. What would you like to say about the Two of Wands? Thank you. Excuse me while I fish this out of the side here. Not very handy when that happens. Okay, the Knight of Wands. So this is Spirit doubling down on saying, stop just standing there and planning. Go charging towards this spontaneous new mystery of building a new castle. Do it with a lot of passion and a lot of conviction. So this is your recent past energies. I think we're good there. I think you already did that because of the Judgment card being in your present energies. So that is where I'm going to tap into now, please, Spirit. The Judgment card for Scorpio's greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. What would you like to say about the Judgment card? Any advice, any hints, any clues, anything you want to say about that Judgment card, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles on the split. So you're going to get some kind of offer, likely to do with your home life, your work, your stability, your finances, things of that nature. What has come out to clarify the Judgment card is more major arcana. This is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. He embodies all four kings. I have assigned kings as outside energy coming in for my viewer, but intuitively, I am strongly feeling like this is saying it's either be ready to take action, or because it's your present energies, you very recently took action. But the Emperor is sitting there. He's got his lovely garb on. He's got his beautiful scepter and crown. But underneath all of that, he's got his armor on. So he is ready to take action at any time. So be prepared for that judgment call to come in if it has not yet for you, Scorpio. Anything else you'd like to say about the Judgment card and the Emperor? Thank you. You made that super awkward. Why was that so? Oh my God. Okay. When you're being called to a higher timeline, it is going to bring you everything you want and desire with that 10 of Pentacles there. Now, this is like ultimate wealth, can be, or it can be a gift from an unlikely source. So the way I like to give an example for this is if you have some kind of problem that you're trying to solve, and you find yourself constantly racking your brain trying to figure it out, and then eventually you get fed up and you're like, you know what? I need to stop. I need a break from thinking about this. I'm just going to flip on Netflix and chill out for a little bit. You put something on Netflix, and in that show, you find the answer to your problem. This can also be the 10 of Pentacles. Getting confirmation goosebumps on that one. So I think it's actually going to be a gift from an unlikely source for you. Be prepared and be ready for this if it hasn't already come in, because this is your present energies. I will now move into the Star. The Star card, please, in Scorpio's upcoming energies. For their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, what would you like to say about the Star card in Scorpio's upcoming energies, Spirit? Star card, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. So this can come with a couple of messages. One being, let go and let God. It can say that you are clinging too tightly onto something that you think you need to cling on to for your own stability. But if you were to let go and just surrender to God, God wants to bring in something better for you. Now, this can also just say that you are working on building stability, which could well be a wish fulfillment for you. I will need more clarity to find out, though. The Star card and the 4 of Pentacles in Scorpio's upcoming energies, please, Spirit. For their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, the Star card and the 4 of Pentacles in Scorpio's upcoming energies. Thank you. The 6 of Swords. Okay, so you're going to be moving on to calmer shores after answering that judgment call, excuse me. Possibly with a guide. So that Emperor could be somebody coming into your life who embodies all 4 kings. The King of Swords having the most wisdom, the most intellect. The King of Cups being the master of his emotions. The King of Pentacles being basically the master of his finances, his skills, things like that. And then the King of Wands is like the most charismatic, the visionary, the spotlight's on him. So if this is somebody embodying all 4 kings coming in for you, they're going to be moving you out of choppy waters and onto calmer shores. This is just you saying, you know what, I'm just going to move out of this crap and move towards my wish fulfillment. I do want some more clarity though, please. The Star, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Thank you. We have the 6 of Pentacles now, and I am seeing the Page of Swords with the 2 of Wands on the split. And you did have that 2 of Wands come out as your recent past energies. Now, seeing it with the Page of Swords on the split tells me that while you are looking at building that new thing you want to try and rebuild, make sure you're asking as many questions as humanly possible. And remember that the only stupid question is the one you didn't ask. But that's not what came out. What came out is the 6 of Pentacles. So you are finding perfect balance, my dear. You are learning who to give to, who not to give to, who to receive from, and who not to receive from. This is essentially, in a way, like the Justice card, but the minor arcana version of it. That looks really great. Okay. You know what? I am being called to try just one more time to tap into your overall general energies with this moon card and this 9 of wands. I'm not sure if Spirit's going to let me, because often with the moon card, it just means, nope, you don't get to know. Scorpio needs to live this for themselves and figure it out or find it out for themselves. But I am being called to try, so I'm going to. Anything else you'd like to say about the 9 of wands and the moon in Scorpio's overall general energy spirit? You know what, I'm just realizing too. This is technically Pisces card, but you do have a scorpion down there. And Scorpio, scorpion. Sorry, I felt like I needed to say that. Okay, 9 of wands and the moon in Scorpio's overall general energy. Okay, I was being called to tap in further. I did see this quite a few times during your pre-shuffle, and I did notice it on the bottom of the deck. It is the Tower. So there is something in your life that does need to be torn down because it wasn't built on a stable foundation. So that's going to be that castle that you built. You're recognizing that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. You're going to get that spark of inspiration to tear it down and go out and rebuild something more balanced, something that feels like you're in a calmer environment. I am going to tap in a little further because that is double major arcana now. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the 9 of wands, the moon, and the Tower for Scorpio's overall general energy spirit? 9 of wands, the moon, and the Tower for the Scorpio collective. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So whatever it is that you're going to be rebuilding, make sure you're rebuilding it with a lot of creative, motherly, nurturing energy. The 8 of Pentacles is hard and diligent work. It's work that you're happy doing, work that you're good at doing, and it's something you've been doing for quite some time. The Emperor, or excuse me, oh, you have the Emperor and the Empress here now. So I do feel like that is a divine match for a lot of you anyway. If you're looking for a divine counterpart, the Emperor and the Empress, the two go together. But with it coming out with the 8 of Pentacles, it's saying be ready to receive. Now, as I told you, the Emperor is all about taking action. The Empress just sits there and waves her scepter and everything in front of her grows. It is effortless creation. So think about when a woman gets pregnant. She doesn't really do anything differently to grow that child inside of her. It's something that just naturally occurs. And it occurs with a lot of love. Love for yourself, love for whatever it is you're working on. This could be an actual work project with all of these pentacles out here. But I don't know who I'm reading for, so use your discernment and take it how it resonates. But she is ruled by Venus. So lots of love, lots of nurturing, and this also means self-love. I think we're pretty good there. I'm going to grab this other deck now, and with all of this in mind, generally speaking, is there any more advice for the Scorpio collective from the tarot? Well, you are in a position of power and strength when you draw your own card, my love. The Death card is Scorpio's card. So when that judgment call comes in, if it has not yet already, it means that whatever you are leaving behind with that 6 of Swords there, whatever you're walking away from and leaving behind is dead, done, and over with, and it is never coming back. But when one door closes, another one does open, my love. This is also going to be speaking to that Tower card as well. So, and you know what else I forgot to say? What follows the Tower in order in the tarot is the Star card. That's making a wish after tearing down that unstable foundation. So you're actually looking really outstanding here. Any more advice from the tarot for the Scorpio collective? Thank you. This is going to be a little bit of a painful ending, but it is going to be a blessing in disguise. And as I'm saying this, I'm remembering I did see the Hierophant quite a lot during your pre-shuffle as well, which is blessings. And he is blessing 2 people. With the Emperor and the Empress out here, you really could have a divine match. But the 10 of Swords, you see that symbol he's holding up? That's the same symbol the Hierophant's holding up, and it represents blessings. So once you accept this a little bit of a painful ending, understand it is dead, done, and over with, and you're going to be moving to a much brighter future. I think that's pretty good there. I would like to close out now with an oracle card. Hold on, let me grab this book first. All right, for the Scorpio collective, for their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, let's give them something to answer that judgment call, be ready for action, tear down that unstable foundation, and treat everything with love. Thank you. River Rocks, number 34. Go with the current, dear one. Find peace in letting go. Let life wash over your soul and welcome your becoming. Yeah, if this isn't your card, Scorpio, I don't know what is. All right, this is a new one for me. This deck is still new to me, so I haven't read this one yet. So we're going to read it together for the first time. River Rocks, keywords. Going with the flow. Hello, Go with the Flow Tarot. Finding peace, washing away the old. A river rock has no choice where it goes. Water washes it along the banks, or perhaps a stranger picks it up and throws it deep to sink into the bottom. Wherever the rock lands, it has ended up where it was supposed to be. And when drawing this card, you too are experiencing something your soul signed up for long before your time on Earth. There isn't much you can do to change the outcome of your situation, so you are being guided to go with the flow and let the river rocks fall where they may. This card generally comes to you during times of disappointment and suggests you are only seeing what you've lost. My love, that is the wounded warrior. Do not be rusted from the rain like Billy Talent. Spirit wants to bring in something better for you. Let go and let God. You may not yet know the silver lining of your situation, so focus on finding peace with where you are rather than trying to create a different outcome. Additionally, you are receiving this card because you are having a hard time letting go of the past, dead, done, and over with, my dear. It's time to wash away what was, or you'll miss the beauty and joy of your new surroundings. Now, there is a river rocks cleansing ritual here. I am not going to read all of this. Feel free to screenshot it and do this practice if and when you feel like you need to do so. Lucky number 11. Lucky number 11. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.